And starting on Friday, Lafayette Parish will follow the governor's new order to loosen some of those stay-at-home order restrictions. On Friday, Mayor President Josh Guillory will follow the governor's lead to allow patio dining without someone waiting on you and allow mall stores to offer curbside service. But during the governor's address yesterday, he specifically called out Acadiana as part of the reason for extending the stay-at-home order on the state level. 3's on the Street, Chris Welty joins us live from LCG. And Chris, what's the mayor president have to say?
Jim, Mayor President Josh Guillory says there's still work to be done to stop the spread of COVID-19. He says while many people at home might be disappointed, frustrated, or even angry at the governor's decision to extend the stay-at-home order, the mayor president came short of saying he agrees with the governor's decision, instead saying he fully understands where the governor's coming from. Nearly 2 weeks ago, Lafayette Parish was the first in the state to offer guidance to gray area businesses who were not deemed essential or explicitly told they could not open. Now, Lafayette Parish is preparing to cautiously loosen the restrictions on businesses.
The simple fact is, Louisiana and several of its regions, including Acadiana, do not yet meet the federal criteria for Phase 1 reopening.
According to Mayor President Josh Guillory, 85% of businesses in the parish are able to open up, though he is ready to shift his focus from the health emergency to the economic emergency in Acadiana. Guillory knows precautions still need to be taken, especially as more deaths are reported.
Across our region, we're still seeing new fatalities and cases. Acadiana as a whole has recorded a doubling of fatalities since Easter. In some cases, we're not doing quite as well as we need to with social distancing and other measures. Overall, however, we're earlier in our cycle and still working to ramp up testing in our more rural parishes and communities in the region.
Health officials say Acadiana is still working to flatten the curve.
Overall, the numbers are slowly trending down. We do have some variability in those numbers, so some days where we see a bigger increase. Now, it could be from clusters, it could be from people gathering. We don't know exactly what some of those spikes might be, but so that's why there's a lot of variability in our numbers.
Guillory still wants more local control over reopening the economy, pointing out ramped up testing and how Acadiana has not overwhelmed the healthcare system like New Orleans and other areas of the state.
I can understand where the governor's coming from. The governor's looking at this situation as a state, and he has individual regions. And as a region, I can understand him looking at those numbers and saying this is the direction we're going to go.
During today's news conference, Dr. Tina Stefanski said that she's pleading for the community to continue listening to local leaders, fearing that COVID numbers could rise again. 3's on the Street live in Lafayette. Chris Welty, KATC TV3.